Hi, my name is Sam and I'm a CPO at Nexthink.
I'm Vedant Sampath, CTO at Nexthink.
Today, employees face a situation where it's extremely important for them to be able to be productive and to use IT tools.
When you think of it, the employee is the critical asset. I know it's said a lot, but that is the secret of your growth in some ways. And if you don't give them the kind of opportunities to shine, if their computers, their digital workspaces don't work for them efficiently, it impacts you and your business.
What Nexthink allows to do is really to change the perspective of how IT departments are observing this environment. If you think about the traditional tools, they're looking at the data center, they're looking at the network, they're looking at the infrastructure, but those are all side channels in terms of observability. It would like be driving a car only using your side mirrors, where you don't see what is in front of you. And these IT departments are still expecting, in some ways, employees to tell them what doesn't work. So we use employees as a way to identify problems, right? And this is something that needs to change. They need to have an observability point that matches what is the experience for these employees. And this is what Nexthink is providing. So probably the biggest benefit about Nexthink is allowing IT departments to become a true partner of the business, going from a provider of solutions to a real partner that is able to enable the business to have better tools, better solutions, better productivity for their employees. Today we have over 1,000 enterprise and large enterprise customers worldwide, and this number is growing really, really quickly. So we really managed to grow and reach this famous unicorn step, right? Nexthink was born 18 years ago. So at the time we were talking about on-premise software, right? And our first step in the journey was to move to a cloud solution and now to a cloud-native solution with AWS. So this has been instrumental in order to be able to speed up innovation and to be able to target new markets much more quickly.
So ours has been, the migration started from on-prem to the cloud, and then there was a choice that was made on the type of cloud platform that we would use. Once we made the decision on what we needed to do to build our next generation platform, the cloud native platform that we were building, we had to analyze what were the components that would make it really easy for us to do that, for us to be able to deal with this fire hose of data that comes from all of the endpoints. So for us, the choice was who has the best managed Kafka, who has the best managed services that we needed, Kubernetes, Aurora, the databases that we need. And for us, AWS really stood out from that standpoint. AWS is completely integrated into our offering, and every new capability, any managed service that we have, we're using the managed API platform as well, for example. So our ability to develop something this quickly would have been a lot harder if we didn't have the AWS cloud infrastructure available, and as well as the help from all of the solution architects and the professional services from AWS available.
So I work with different teams at Nexthink, and every time my goal is to make sure that they can deliver the best version of their application. And this can take different forms. It can be architecture reviews, it can be presentation, it can be some brainstorming session with different teams in Nexthink. Developers, product teams, architecture teams, and so on.
The thing I like about our AWS partnership is that the team that we've been working with, the account team that I work with and my team works with, they are really focused on ensuring that we have the most effective and cost-efficient platform that we can get.
Nexthink was born as a Swiss company, but now we're everywhere. And the cloud plays a huge importance to that because it allows us to seamlessly be anywhere in the planet. So this is something that across the industry, I believe, it's been a huge revolution.
Our whole platform is based on AWS. So we wouldn't be where we are without that infrastructure in place. So AWS is critical for what we do.